Have you ever felt like you were doing everything right, yet suddenly, you became the villain in someone's story? You're left with more questions than answers. One minute, everything was fine, and the next, they disappeared, leaving you confused and heartbroken. But what if I told you that he didn't ghost you at all? What if he called you crazy, because he couldn't manipulate you anymore? In this video, I am going to break down why this happened, how it's not about you, and why they label you as crazy to escape accountability. But more importantly, I am going to talk about how you can rise from this and reclaim your power. Let's get into the video. To understand why they ghost you, you first need to understand the manipulation tactics they used. Manipulators thrive on control. They are masters at pulling strings, twisting your emotions, and making you question your own reality. What is manipulation? Manipulation is a tactic designed to twist your perception of reality, making you feel small, inadequate, or too much for simply being yourself. In the beginning, they shower you with affection, promises of forever. But love bombing is nothing more than a tactic to get you hooked before they flip the script. It's subtle at first, disguised as caring behavior or love. But it's actually a control mechanism. They wear the mask of affection to reel you in, but underneath, they're learning the tricks to make you doubt your own instincts. Emotional unavailability is often disguised as needing space or being busy. But really, it's a strategy to keep you constantly guessing, to make you feel like you're not a priority. Here's where it gets cruel. He's going to label you. You become the crazy one when you demand respect, answers, and truth. When you start calling out his manipulation, he'll twist the narrative and say you're too emotional, too demanding, too irrational. He becomes the victim, and you're the villain. The moment they realize they can't control your emotions, they go cold, they retreat, and in their absence, they place the blame on you. Suddenly, you're the crazy one for questioning their intentions. Here's the kicker. He doesn't just stop trying to control you. He starts telling people you're the one who's crazy. He creates a narrative where he's the victim. He was the one who was hurt. You were the one who overreacted. And now, everyone who listens to him will question your sanity. But those people don't know the full story, do they? The most beautiful part of all this? He can't take your peace unless you let him. You don't need validation from anyone who isn't capable of seeing your worth. Your strength lies in knowing who you are, regardless of the labels they put on you. Remember, strength isn't about silence. It's about choosing to use your voice for yourself. If you've ever felt like you were walking on eggshells, always second-guessing your words or actions, chances are, you were being manipulated. They make you feel like you're the problem, when in reality, they're the ones pulling the strings. They gaslight, belittle, or even pretend to care when in fact, it's all about maintaining that hold on you. But here's the thing, they rely on you questioning yourself. They want you to doubt your worth, your feelings, and your reality. When you stop letting them control you, when you start seeing through their games, that's when things change. Ghosting isn't just disappearing. It's a tactic, part of a bigger strategy to control your emotions. When he can't get inside your head anymore, he simply disappears. But there's more. It's not just that he pulls away. He makes you think you did something wrong, that you're not worthy of a clear answer or closure. One minute, he's the man of your dreams. The next, he's gone without a trace. He leaves you wondering, did I push him away? Was I too much? This is the game. And the more you chase for clarity, the more crazy you look. Because in his world, your need for explanation is the problem, not his behavior. Ladies, it's when you start to ask questions, when you start to set boundaries, when you say, no, I won't accept this treatment anymore. That's when things start to change. You were never too much for them. You were just too strong for their manipulation to work. The accusations come after you've stopped playing their game. They call you crazy because they don't want to take responsibility for the emotional chaos they created. It's easier for them to project their guilt onto you. They ghost because confrontation doesn't fit their narrative. They can't handle the reality of you standing up for yourself, of you choosing your peace over their drama. Ghosting isn't about you being too much. It's about them not being able to handle the power of your boundaries. So, the next time you find yourself questioning what happened, remember this. You didn't get ghosted. You stopped playing the game. And when they can't manipulate you anymore, they'll try to make you the villain. But you know the truth. You're stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. Like this video if you've ever been manipulated and are ready to reclaim your peace. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment. What's one thing you're doing today to choose your own peace over someone else's manipulation?